Hi, Jack Perkins from the Holden Racing Team. Today we're at Lovitt Technologies Australia, a fantastic partner of one of our partners, John Hart Technology. They've got some impressive machines in here. They do a lot of aerospace engineering work. I'm really keen to check out and see how it all works. Come on, let's go and have a look. Hi Bruce.
Jack, how you doing? Welcome to Lovitt Technologies.
Thank you very much. You've got a great looking facility here. This is my cup of tea. I love engineering. What do you guys do here?
We do aerospace components for the commercial and military side of aerospace. It's all machining. It's like your type of thing. We do machining in aluminium, in titanium, and John Hart supports us through supplying machine tools.
That's great. I mean, it's good to have the connection with our fantastic supporter in John Hart and also the engineering side. I'm pretty keen to check out these machines. I love the engineering. Let's go and have a look.
Let's go and have a look. Come through. As you can see here, we've got a model for this is a 787 component. It comes to us in the form of a CAD model. Pete then writes all the programs around it, designs the fixtures and works out our whole cutting methodology to produce the component.
So you can do a full simulation in real time to see what happens when it ends up in the machine?
Correct, yeah. He's doing his own quality control, if you like. He can check that his part is correct before we try one on a piece of material.
Well, we've seen the simulation here, which is fantastic. Can we go to the machine shop and check it out in real life?
Let's go and see the real thing happening.
Perfect.
Here we are, Jack. We're at the machine now. This is the John Hart i700, and that's the actual part you saw in there in programming, now being run through.
And Eric here, who runs this machine, he's been probably one of your long-time staff members. It takes a lot of skill to drive these machines, doesn't it?
Yeah, Eric's been here for a long time and he's responsible all the way through for the product quality.
Yeah, and that's the big thing, especially, you know, these parts are going on a Boeing plane, so the product and the quality control has to be absolutely perfect.
Correct, they definitely do.
So Bruce, the machine shop at Holden Racing Team is about an eighth of the size of your one here, but we've got a couple of John Hart machines as well. How many have you got here?
We've got 3 John Hart machines in total. This is our middle size one, and our big size one's just over there, and Mark from John Hart's there, so come over and we'll go and meet Mark.
Mark, you're from John Hart's?
Indeed, Jack. Pleased to meet you.
Thank you. We've just been with Bruce from Lovitt Technologies here, and they've got some fascinating machines, and this one is massive, and this is one of the new ones here, isn't it?
This is the latest Mazak machine that we've installed here at Lovitt's, probably early in this year, yeah.
Now, what does something like this machine, so big in size, what does that do differently to some of the smaller machines?
Well, essentially it's a large 5-axis machining centre, not unlike the 2 vari-axis machines that you guys have got at Walkinshaw Racing Workshop, just a larger capacity. So the reason for the investment in this machine at this time for Lovitt was an influx of work they had for both aluminium and titanium machining for 5-axis applications, and this machine hit the mark right on the head.
And John Hart and Lovitt's have had an association for a long time. It's about building world-class products, isn't it?
Absolutely. Lovitt's are in the global supply chain for aerospace product. We're in the global supply chain for state-of-the-art CNC manufacturing equipment. The two fit together quite well.
That's amazing. The amount of technology that goes into building aircraft components is no dissimilar to the Holden Racing Team and what we do with John Hart stuff.
Exactly. A lot of the machining strategies that are used in motorsport and in aerospace are very, very similar.
Now, I just love how you can turn a square piece of billet aluminium into a world-class part, and it's been great to have a look around Lovitt's today.
No worries, Jack. Pleasure, mate.
Thank you very much.